Okay, so we're still here at the park.
Hindi, papasok ako. Picture nila. Dali. Bryce, pakita muna.
Okay, we're still here at the park. First, thank you that you like our previous posts regarding practical wedding tips. Ito yung continuation. But this time, of course, I have a very special guest. And that is my wife, Omni.
Hello!
Okay.
So, why are we here again?
Kasi nga, may mga nag-request pa ng mga additional tips regarding wedding. Medyo naubusan na ako ng bala. So, I think ikaw marami kang bala dyan, Mami. So, please share to our subscribers na ang dami. By the way, 25 subscribers. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Zero na lang. 250 na. Wow, grabe. Alright, so yun. Wedding tips, Mami.
Yeah, I think the first 3 tips that Bryce shared are good. But those are more of the general perspective. Pero based on the comments that we've seen, they're looking forward to specifics. Going into the detail of the wedding preparations. So parang what are the Tipid strategies that they can actually do in order to lessen their wedding costs. Before I get to the how-tos or to the whats, to the hows and whats of Tipid wedding preps, let's focus muna on the objective. Ang mas maganda po talaga paghandaan ay yung life after the wedding and not the wedding day itself. Marami po kaming kilalang mga couples na yung nagiging unang-unang argument nila is yung gastos sa pagpapakasal. Kasi some of them had to borrow money para maitawid yung araw ng kasal. So, para maiwasan yon, first and foremost, stick to a budget. So, for example, kung ang kaya nyo lang talaga 20,000, stick to that.
Grabe, diba? Paano yun?
Paano yun? Maraming paraan.
20,000?
Okay, sige, ganito na lang. Ano ba yung foundations para magpakasal? Kailangan mo lang, merong pare o pastor, diba? At meron kang 4 na witnesses. Syempre, nandyan kayong 2. At meron kang wedding ring. Yun lang. So, everything else becomes secondary. Everything else becomes tradition. Everything else becomes palamuti. So, stick to those main components of a wedding. Now, sa halagang 20,000 sa totoo lang, posible ka makapagpakasal. So, kung yun lang ang kaya mo, mag-stick ka doon. What if medyo may konting stretch ka pa, kaya mo pa siyang stretch, gawin mo 40,000, kaya pa din yun. But more importantly, you stick to a budget.
Ours was 45,000 pesos.
Oo, 45,000 pesos. Lahat na yun. So, everything else na yun, magmula doon sa pinakamalaking hanggang sa pinakamaliit na detalye.
But that was 6 years ago.
Pero kahit ngayon, oo. So, mamaya, kwento ko sa inyo kung paano namin ginawa. So, yun. Una, syempre, mga babae tayo, kapag magpapakasal, ang una nating iniisip, syempre ay wedding gown. Ako noon, I decided na pag nagpakasal ako, gusto ko simpleng puting damit lang na nabibili sa kahit saang shop. Anyway, ang gusto ko lang naman noon is a very simple, intimate wedding. During the time that we're planning for a wedding, we only had a guest list of less than 100. Basically, I was only imagining na naka-white dress lang ako and then that's it. Tapos siya naka-white polo na.
Kala ko white dress din.
Oo, pero if you really want to go for a really nice wedding gown, you can actually go to Divisoria. Marami dong mga mananahe na nakakapagtahi na ng mga sobrang gagandang embroidered gown na kung gusto mo hanggang yapo pa yung belo mo. Pwede, di ba? Explore Divisoria, ang dami doon. Also, you may want to consider wedding gown rental. Kasi anyway, wedding gowns naman, sa totoo lang, isang beses mo lang yung susuotin. Isang tao pa lang yung kilala ko na sinusuot yung wedding gown niya taon-taon at during wedding anniversary nila. Pero halos lahat ng mga kilala ko, isang beses lang nila nasuot yung wedding gown nila. So sayang lang kung gagastos ka ng libo-libo para sa isang damit o kasuotan na gagamitin mo lang naman para sa isang okasyon. Secondly, when I was thinking about my wedding gown or my wedding dress, really thought of it to be simple enough and close to casual. Kasi para pwede ko pa siya gamitin even after the wedding. So, hindi na sayang yung investment ko dun sa gown. Pero may mas magandang nangyari. Yung wedding gown ko actually, it was zero cost on our end. Bakit? Kasi binigay siya ng kaibigan ko. So, I have a wedding gown, pero wala akong ginastos doon kahit isang kasi it was a love gift. Yung wedding gown na yon, simula nung kinasal kami, hindi na yun nagamit. So, nandun lang siya. Nakatago lang siya somewhere in Bataan. Okay, so that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, anong tip number 2? Ayun, wedding number 2 ay tip number 2, consider wedding venue na yun na rin yung reception venue.
Oh yes.
Diba? In our case, ang ginawa namin, nagpabook kami sa Maxis. Sa main branch, yung Scout Castor branch. So, it's a really nice Maxis branch. Kaya malapit sa puso namin ang Maxis. yung labas nila is a garden, tapos yung loob, of course, is a function room. Meron silang wedding packages that they actually design the function room for you already based on your wedding theme. So kami ng theme namin kiwi green. So inayos nila yung function room para sa kasal namin. Doon na yung pinaka-wedding altar and then all our guests are there. Tapos pagkatapos ng 1-hour program, diretso na sa lunch. So yung mga guests namin tumutuwa kasi di na nila kailangan umalis ng same venue para lang doon sa reception. Kasi normally, di ba, iba yung simbahan, iba yung reception, tas ano pa, may travel time pa. So, yung wedding venue, you can actually consider na pag-isahin na lang siya doon sa reception venue. So, tipid yon sa cost and tipid din sa time and effort ng mga guests ninyo plus sa gas nila. And also, same thing, after the kainan and all, after the wedding reception, yun na rin yung venue namin for the post-nub. So, even our photo shoot was scheduled on the same day doon sa garden ng Maxis Tina. So, yun. Ano pa? Mga ginawa natin. Yun. Next. Invitations. Number 3. Invitations. Well, these are the little things. Pero kapag kinompute mo yung cost nun, medyo mabigat din. Diba? So, in order to save on invitations, consider EDMs or yung mga e-vite kung tawagin.
EDMs?
EDMs, electronic direct mailers.
Parang music yun na.
Diba yun? Or, yun nga, e-vites. O yan na, electronic invite. So, instead of printing out, consider e-vite. Kasi digital naman na ngayon, open na yung kaisipan ng mga tao about e-vite. Makakatipid ka pa sa papel, makakatulong ka pa na i-save ang world.
Oh! So, that's it?
Di pa!
Ay, di pa!
Masyado ka eh. Okay.
Pag ako naman mag-edit ito, kaya ganyan.
Okay. Tip number 4, souvenirs. I remember a lot of weddings, especially those na nasa probinsya, mahilig sila doon sa mga, sa mga paperweight type o yung mga display type ng mga wedding souvenirs. Na pagkatapos naman, either halikabukin, tinatapon, di ba, nung mga pinagbibigyan nila. So, sayang pera, di ba? And sayang din space sa bahay nung pagbibigyan mo. Consider souvenirs na magagamit talaga nila if you really want to give out something. Pwede nyo din consider yung mga photo booth. At least yun, pwede nilang itago talaga for themselves. I also remember yung isang wedding na pinuntahan namin, ang souvenir nila, photo ref magnet. So, you take your picture, tapos the picture is attached to a ref magnet. Tapos yun, it's very useful.
Yes,
diba?
very nice. Shout out to Vodka Shots Photo Booth. Ang ganda ng mga gawa nila.
It's a really good way of giving, kumbaga, a wedding souvenir. Yan. Or, wala na lang souvenir na Hindi naman kailangan. Pwede kayo. So, yun. And, ano pa? Tip number 5, pinaka-importante. Okay. So, kami, nung kinasal kami actually, may kita pa kami. So, ang baba na ng cost namin. Tapos, may kita pa kami.
May pambayad pa kami yung apartment namin.
May pinabayad pa. May pinag-down payment pa kami na worth 3 months ng apartment na tinirahan namin after our wedding day. Kasi, we encouraged cash gifts. A lot of weddings, diba, yung mga guests, matik na yan sa kanila, pag-a-attend sila ng kasal, mag-iisip yan ng regalo. So, there are 2 ways para ma-make sure nyo na yung mga gifts na yon is actually helping you as a married couple. So, consider gift registry. Yeah, so that's number 1, diba? Na para yung mga guests niyo, di na yan mag-iisip kung ano regalo. Or you eliminate the hassle na dalawa-dalawa yung nagbibigay ng microwave oven.
Dalawang arenola.
Oo nga, puro plancha.
Dalawang kutsara, walang tinidor.
O kaya puro plato na lang, diba?
Dalawang plato.
So, syempre, diba, you also want to make sure na magagamit ninyo yung mga gifts na binigay ng mga guests. So, consider gift registry. And secondly, consider encouraging cash gifts among your guests. Hindi naman na, kumbaga, hindi na offensive yun sa ngayon. Kasi people nowadays are more open-minded. In fact, mas maiintindihan pa nga nila na the cash gifts will go a long way in order to help the married couple get started in their life after wedding day. So, yun, from my own perspective, those might be 5 of the most important learnings or the most effective practices that we have done nung time na nagde-decide kami na magpakasal. Of course, nakwento naman na ni Bryce in our other vlogs na nung nagpakasal kami, kaka-graduate lang niya. So, we really don't have much savings.
We don't need to eat trolls because happiness is inside us.
Wag na yun, hindi sila makaka-relate lahat dun. Basically, we really had to be good stewards in those little savings, if I may call it, that we have, or little funding that we have. And actually, mas naging productive pa nga kami as a married couple when we considered living with what we have kaysa yung nangutang pa kami ng pampakasal. So at least that's one less thing to think about. After ng wedding nyo, makakapagsaya kayo ng maigi. Wala kayong iniintindi na kailangan bayaran. Ayun. Those are some of the tips that we can share and I hope nakatulong kami sa inyo. We wish you all the best, especially those na magpapakasal pa lang. So ngayon pa lang, best wishes. May God bless your marriage.
Congratulations. So, yun. Grabe no. If you notice guys, madilim na. So, sorry for the lighting. Sa simula ng video na to, medyo maliwanag pa. May araw-araw pa kayo na. Ngayong gabi na. Napatunayan ko lang na tagang mas madaldal pala ang babae sa lalaki. Akala ko naman, napakadaldal ko na. Pero tonight, best tinalo mo ako. But good job, ay! Good job kasi between the two of us, ako yung mas into vlogging talaga. So, with that guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Don't
Click the
forget
subscribe
to hit the red
button
button there and
below.
help us reach 4,000 subscribers because we're gonna give away maybe 1, maybe 2, or maybe 3
Supremo
4K sports or Wi-Fi sports cam.
Yeah, pero most importantly, itag yun namin makilala nyo na magpapakasal
Please
soon.
share this to your friends na nagpaplanong pakasal. Kung gusto nyo sila maguluhan lalo, and then kung gusto nyo sila matulungan, share this with them. Okay? So with that, bye-bye!
Bye!